guys, welcome back to DeFi Sky. I am your host, Sky, and today we're going to be talking about another node project. Today it is Cronodes. There's a lot of hype about it, and, it was requested quite a bit, so I'm going to talk about Cronodes, the good, the bad, the ugly, and whether I think personally it's a good investment. Bearing in mind, I'm not a financial advisor. In short, Cronodes is a fork of a DeFi as a service platform, Thor. So that is interesting. It is a fork of Thor. Thor is on the Avalanche network, as you know. We've seen the DAS platform on many different networks, but Cronodes dreamed of bringing the idea to the Cronos chain. That's different. That's interesting. They basically believe that the Cronos chain is going to gain some serious traction in the next year with the marketing push that crypto.com is doing. They're definitely, their advertising game is next level. They had the Super Bowl ads and even buying out the LA Lakers stadium name. Absolutely huge. Yeah, who knows? Cronodes. Who knows? Was that a pun? Who knows? Cronodes could be the node project of the people, the common everyday people. I mean, the price has been going kind of ballistic. It started off, in the kind of $5 range. It's a very, very new project. It came kind of halfway through December. The price, in January was pretty stable at like $5, kind of dipped as low as $2. And then it had just this crazy run up, and it had an all-time high of $52. And now it's kind of, having a little bit of a pullback, but not much. I mean, it's up 15% in the past 24 hours. It's at almost $40. There's a lot of interesting things about it. Transaction fees are very, very low on the Cronos chain. It takes 20 Cronodes to set up a node, and you earn 1 Cronode every day. It's very easy to set up. You just buy your Cronode tokens on ChronoSwap, and you enter the dApp, and you buy a node. And that's it. You're set up. And you can also buy an NFT, which they're all sold out, so they're only available on the secondary market. But this NFT basically allows you to earn more Cronodes. It lowers your claim tax. So that's very cool. So they keep everyone very up to date on all their investments on the Discord. They definitely listen to the community members and what investments they think are good. And that's clear from, a ton of you guys were suggesting Mad Meerkat Finance like crazy. So we went with the community on this one and invested heavily on their platform. So you definitely have a say. Your voice is heard. If we look at their roadmap, they've completed everything that they wanted to do in Q1 2022. I like this little checkmark thing. But to be honest, it was just basically their launch. And in Q 2022, they've got some vague things that they want to do. Continue growth of social presence. Yeah, that should be obvious. Suggest our new reward idea. So we don't know what that is. Just bear in mind that we might see another kind of thing that happened with Thor. Not saying it was a bad thing, but that their reward system might change, which for anyone getting in right now at the top, they might want to consider that. The rewards might not be that high going forward, even in a few weeks' time. And then they're also going to be proposing plans for marketing. Marketing is key. You got to keep it up, because every day there's new, exciting node projects to invest in. And people are fickle in the crypto world and in the world in general. So to stay relevant, you do have to have a sustainable marketing plan. So it's good to see that they're thinking about that. They were supposed to, in Q3 of 2022, introduce the NFT idea, but it seems they've done that in Q1. And in Q3, it looks like they're planning to have a staking system. But listen, Q3 is a long time away, guys. We don't know the state of things, how the state of things will be by then. I would be super, super wary of getting in right now, especially because, we've had a slight pullback. Obviously, it's better than buying at the very, very top. Right now, a node would cost you $797, which is not bad at all. And you would be making 1 Crow a day. So let's say so at current prices, that would be $39 a day. Let's multiply that by 30. that would be $1,170 a month. So you'd make back your investments well within a month, and then everything is profit from then on. Now that sounds too good to be true, and it could be, okay? So we've got to do our calculations, considering maybe the middle case worst scenario and then the worst case scenario. So let's say it drops from $40 to $20, okay? Which, would be a pretty big drop. So we're then making $20 a day. Multiplied by 30, that's $600. It'd be less than 2 months, a month and a half until you get your... I'm just doing that math off the top of my head. And then you'd be in profit. And you'd be making $600 a month. But what project have you ever seen that just drops to a certain price and just stays there? So let's say, even worst case scenario, let's say it goes to the lowest that it's been. Let's say it goes back to $5. So now you're making 5 by 30 equals 150. Now you're making 150 a month. And of course, it could go to $1. I know I'm sounding super, super jaded right now, but I think we're going into a bear market. There's a lot of uncertainty. One would say fear, uncertainty, and doubt. So I'm not saying this is a bad project at all. There's definitely a lot of hype, a strong community, and it is very user-friendly. There's no maintenance fees. So, which is now something that you can't say for Thor or Strong. So that is something that it has, a slight edge against the others. And there's no difficult software to run. The Cronodes network introduces the innovative concept of virtual nodes that need virtually no time to set up. A very easy to use interface. So it does have the new investor in mind. This price could also go higher. Let's dream a little bit, guys. Let's say it doubles in price. So it goes up to $80 with, a huge marketing push and a bull market. That could definitely happen. So now you're making $2,400 a month with an $800 investment. What I'm trying to say is you don't want to just ape into a project. You want to say, okay, what's the best case scenario? What's kind of a realistic scenario? And what's the worst case scenario? And will I be happy with all three? And if you're investing money that you can afford to lose, or at least money that you're not going to urgently need to put your kids into college or bring your dog to the vet, well, you don't know. Your dog could need to go to the vet at any time. Or, to pay your rent or to feed yourself, then it's okay. Because, at the end of the day, after you've made back your initial, I think everyone would be happy with $150 a month passive income. And absolutely ecstatic about $2,500 a month. So that's my take on Cronodes. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for listening, guys. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to be kept up to date on all things DeFi and crypto. Until next time, have a wonderful day, guys.